Welcome back this evening to another day of Let's Playing Megaman Battlenetwork number 1. I believe we had just saved the world from the terrible tyranny of WWW's re-education program, courtesy of Higsby and his number man. Is that a cactar? That looks like a cactar. A statue created by the first principal, they say. What is that? Oh well. There's also a tiny horse next to it. I'm focusing far too much on that cactar. Anyway. Let's pick up where we left off. I believe we were going to give the school a pretty good rundown, as far as making sure we checked all of the jack-in locations. Was that what we were doing? No, we were gonna go back to the oven, that's right. We'll come back to the school later, I'm sure. See you tomorrow, Lan. Yep. See you tomorrow, random schoolmate. May we get brainwashed another day. A bronze statue of the principal. It was a gift from a mysterious group at the school opening. Well, a mysterious group at the school opening. That seems like, well, WWW. A teacher's car, the most popular around. There seems to be a jack-in port here for maintenance. Heck yeah, we're gonna jack into a car. Of course we are. Never give up a chance to jack into a car. I'm the accelerator program. I make the car go faster. Over there is the brake program. Without him, this car wouldn't stop. Yes, I'm sure you two get along like a house on fire. Whoop! Sadness. Pitiful. I'm the brake program. I make the car stop. Over there is the accelerator program. Without him, this car wouldn't move. Fantastic work, both of you. Keep it up. Oh, double cross-gun right now would have been great. Grass is always greener. Hey, another shockwave. It's funny how often the extra 20 damage has been relevant in our fights. I can't even say I'm mad. Or, sorry, sonic wave. Did I say shockwave? I think I said shockwave. Oh, what do we get rid of? Probably the cannon. I think the stalking cannon is running out. Oh, data. HP memory. 20 HP was sitting around in this car. How convenient. It's amazing what junk data they install in, what bloatware they add to software these days. Back in my day. I'm on feed duty. A huge rabbit. What could cause it to grow so big? Is that a large rabbit? Or is that just a normal-sized rabbit? Lan is probably like 3 feet tall, right? That rabbit looks like it's about a half a foot tall. Isn't that just normal-sized for a rabbit? Well, maybe not the kind of rabbit you'd keep as a pet. Don't dawdle, get straight home. How many times do I have to tell you? This is ACG! This is Corneria! Welcome to Corneria. I guess Yai is just not here. A portrait of Yai, we already know that. I was trying to examine the bed. A very warm-looking down blanket. Must feel great in the winter. A gorgeous mirror. Yai gets ready in the morning here. Otherwise, Yai is... Yai gone. It's not even a pun. Hey, you got a fire tower F? It makes this cool fire. If you have one, I'll trade you for this Dynawave R. Well, we don't have fire tower. At all. Right. Everyone's at school. We probably don't have anything cool to do here. The Metro Line station is on that main... Oh, right. We're headed to go see Dad at the Sci Lab. Wonder where you can go on the Metro Line. I don't know, Mega. Probably at the Metro Line? No way, I don't want to be it. I'll get you. I'm going to ride on the Metro Line later today. It is opening day, after all. This house is deserted. It says Chip soon opening... Chip shop opening soon. I'm a little disappointed it doesn't say, huh. Huh. Alrighty, well, welcome to the subway. This will be a main part of most of the games, if not all of them, I believe. Can't quite get centered on the camera today. Something doesn't feel right here. Nope, that's not centered. Hang on. That's a little better. Maybe. What do they mean they don't know when the trains will run? This is the ACDC Metro Line station. Why do I look so glum on opening day, you ask? Looks like there was a landslide. Landslide? What? And we can't run. The trains, I'm assuming. You can run, sir. You're welcome to run at any point that you would want to run. No one is stopping you. What's the problem here? Please place used magazines and papers in this box. Used paper is collected and recycled. Looks a little bit like, Rita what's it? What's her name? Rabita? Ribbit. Yeah, I've never actually tried to say the name out loud. I've only read it 1,000 times. Anyway, it looks like Rabita's Navy. Did you hear about the landslide? Yes, we did, actually. Because of that, you can't buy tickets yet. Or do you want something else? Yes, your pocket change. What caused it? Where can I go? Well, yeah, what caused it, actually? The whole train system is run by computer. When there's an accident, the safety program should stop the trains, but the program was hit with a virus. It doesn't look like anyone broke into the control room, so we think that someone got in through the net. Do you want to... Would you like to hear that exposition again? No, we're good. I think we got it the first time. Leia, want me to check things out on the net? Yeah, sure. Where can I go? The line currently runs to the government complex. The Sci Lab is there. We also are planning services in Dentown. Several posters are up here. Metro Line is not running, so you can't buy a ticket. Buy? We are a privileged elementary school student. We do not buy tickets. They give them to us for free. Lan, you've got mail. It's from Dex. Subject, a challenge. My Gutsman is ready to take you on if you're not chicken. Probably upgraded him when he, fixed him after him getting deleted at school today. Hey, you have a Recuv 50L. If you give me that, I'll net battle you for my link. Dex, we already have your link. Or is this something else? I mean, yeah, sure, take the recovery chip, we'll never use it. Prepare to meet your maker. He wishes. Well, we open up with a horrible chip selection. At least we have 2 Ds here. We'll throw those out. We'll just wait until Guts does his... yeah, that. Oh. Moves a little faster this time. You can see... oh, no, you can't see it anymore. You can't see... or you could have seen at the beginning of this combat. This is the V2 version of the Gutsman. So we got 2 Js. We'll throw at the time bomb, followed up by the cross gun. We're just going to make sure not to hit our own time bomb. Ah, that's unfortunate. It's 80 damage down the drain. Yeah, see, Gutsman doesn't flinch. You see how we shot him with cross gun, but he didn't flinch? Later on, that'll... why did I walk right into that? Oh my goodness, I did it again. There we go. Anyway, Gutsman later, or rather Guts style, will become relevant as it allows you to avoid flinch and knockback. We're doing horrible here today. We're gonna get a bad grade on that one. Oh, no grade. Hua. What's wrong with him? He looks a little pale. Is he okay? Maybe the shock. Don't tell me you're not gonna give me a link again. I can't believe I lost you. It must be fate. But I always keep my promises. The link is yours. Landgot/Dex. Use this on the net to expand the area you can access. Thanks, Dex. I owe you one. Hey, wait. Use this too. Land got a Gutsman G. You got talent, Land, so make me proud. I guess Dex wasn't so bad after all. Yeah. Thanks, Dex. Alright, so we got the Gutsman Navi chip. 40 damage, shock foe and crack enemy area. I believe that is a sweep, so it goes on a 3x3. Well, actually, it'll shoot wherever you're standing, so... Typically, you want to be right on the edge, though, so it sweeps the 3x3 section in the middle. I'm not saying that in any kind of coherent way. You'll see it. So don't we have a couple of G's in our deck? Oh, we don't. I thought we did for some reason. Oh, at one point we had dash G's. Maybe we should put those in. So we had Gutsman G, but dash B's. What do the B's synergize with? Oh, the cannons, but we're removing the cannons. A little bit with the little bombs as well. Alright. Tell you what, let's get rid of the B little bombs. We'll keep the D's in, since we're siphoning off all of the B cannons anyway. Alright, time to go on the internet and see if an elementary school student can figure out what the heck is causing landslides. Seems normal. Oh, hello. I heard that you deleted Fireman. Wow. Oh, shoot. That's right. We need to go check out the oven. But be careful. There are sometimes copies of deleted navies on the net. Almost sounds like a ghost story, huh? Yeah, okay. So that is the mechanic in this one. I was babbling about that in a previous episode, talking about ghost navies. So that does seem to be something they implemented straight from Game 1. Anyway, we are going to come back here and just make sure we didn't miss any chips. This was an extremely small dungeon. I'm also baffled as to why the WWW needed a chip, or a program rather, off of a civvy's stove in order to accomplish their goal of world domination. Shall forever be a mystery. The encounter rate. The encounter rate. It's disgusting. Shoot. Guys, I'm getting a delay in audio. You seeing that? Yeah, there's a delay in the audio. Hold up. Let's make a save state here. I'll be right back. Okay, I think we got rid of the delay. Yeah, seems to be synced now. That was a problem with the emulator, not the recording. Usually it's the other way around. Nothing over there. This was the path we didn't take. Good time for Gutsman. Gutsman is a good sweep all on low damage targets. There we go. So So I'm pretty sure that originates from the location that you stand. So if we were on one of the bottom rows or the top rows, you would only get a sweep on the middle row and the bottom row, or the top row and the middle row. You would miss out on the third row. So you do want to stand in the middle. You also want to be careful not to stand on your own side of the map, because you will break your own tiles. Oh my goodness. I guess we just Sonic Wave this. Oh my goodness. I am straight garbage. I'll make sure to take myself out on next Wednesday. Now, there's a lot of other stuff over here. Did we miss out on something? Bet there were like NPCs we could have talked to. A little disappointing. Oh my gosh. Why can't I do this? Anyway, as non-exciting as it is, you've already seen that sometimes there are pretty valuable things left in locations that are scripted to be there, such as power-ups, HP, memory, that kind of thing. So if you're not... Oh my goodness, this encounter rate! Yeah, I'm pretty sure this gets lowered in later games. This encounter rate is just ridiculous. We're spending more time in battles than on the overworld, and I keep forgetting where we are. Okay, we've already gone up this way, right? Pretty sure. Alright, so we go down this way. We'll check this out, and I think we're done. We didn't find anything, which is a little disappointing. Kind of really did expect to find, like, something. Ha! We did it. Or did we? Like, we just need him to go. Finally. That's the ticket. Wait. There's a section... Second section of the... No, this section is where we use the ice block. Okay, so maybe this is where the new stuff is, so to say. Okay, I think we took the top path, so let's take the bottom path this time. See if it leads us anywhere new. I want to use swords so badly. Are there even any good swords in one? It wouldn't surprise me if there weren't. Is Step Sword in this one? If Step Sword isn't in this one, I give up. We just can't play. Ever. Anymore. Yeah, this is where we fought Fireman. Wow, was that really it? That's why the encounter rate was so high. It's because the dungeon is super small. Oh shoot, why did we do that? Maybe we'll draw a Gutsman. Nope. I don't want to do this. Fine, we'll just take a bunch of damage. The problem is we're just not... We don't stand to gain anything from these battles, really. Like, there's no chips we're looking for. What? Well, I said that, but... Alright, this is the guy we get Flame Tower from. Oh, okay. and he moves out of your way. That's annoying. This is an enemy that doesn't really appear in any other game, so I'm not 100% certain on his specs. I guess a little bomb is good enough. Probably aren't gonna get his chip though. Flame Tower as a chip later kind of disappears. It gets replaced by Fireman. Sort of. Not really. I mean, like, it's the same graphics, but obviously Fireman is, or not Fireman, Heatman. Heatman is a different chip type, being a Navi chip. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here, guys. I guess we didn't need to come back here. It's a little annoying. Don't worry though, we're getting all those sonic waves. Looks like not much is going on here, huh? Yeah, land doesn't look like it. Alright, to the internet. To the world of ugly pale pinks. Well, Thousand Zenny is something, I suppose. So that means... Man, that means that, not only were there handies, there were handies in the school area. There are those flame chomper guys in the oven. We might need to remember that. Like, if... I mean, I don't know, but it could be possible that those are the only two locations to get those chips in this one. I don't remember. And that kid outside was asking for a Flame Tower F, right? How on earth would we get one? Other than by running around in the oven and hoping to run into that virus again. Oops. Sonic Wave's a little too fast for that. So the kid wanted to give us a Dino Wave. Dino Wave is the third version of the Wave chips. Wouldn't be a bad chip, but I don't think it synergizes letter-wise with anything we had. We certainly wouldn't have multiple copies of it. Rough. If we're lucky, the chip trader will be a thing. Okay, we bought all the HP memory from this guy. Anyway, if we're lucky, the chip trader will be a thing, and we can just offload all of these junk chips to the trader. And hopefully get some of the chips we're missing. We don't even need Sonic Wave or Shock Waves anymore. But it still bothers me when we get an S ranking and it doesn't give us a chip. Okay, so this... Right. Okay, so this is the link we needed. This was different from Dex's webpage. This was me making fun of somehow Dex blocked everyone's IP in the area and wouldn't let them continue on the internet. How Did Dex even manage to do that? We have to assume it was by accident. It says, Dex's PC, get out, this means you. Megaman use /Dex, Megaman gain access. Cool! Now we can pass through. Let's find out what caused the bug on the metro line. Literally, that's the only way we can interpret that, is Dex somehow found a way to block everyone's internet access at that point. If you keep winding up from here, you'll see the metro line safety program. I just saw some really big guy there. Oh, and if you go down that ramp and take the first turn, you can go to the lower level. Well, kind of want to go to the lower level because that sounds like the place where we shouldn't go. And as you know in video games, the place where you shouldn't go is always the place you should go. Okay, so knights are pretty standard. I can't remember what they're called. They're going to be your wide sword, long sword users. We've already seen wide sword, we have that chip. So you know what it does. Long sword is going to hit 2 panels in front of us. After a time, they'll get annoyed if you hang out in the back row, and they will use... Oh! They use hero sword in this one. Well, that's different. Alright, so I'm used to these guys using longsword, which only hits 2 squares in front of them. They're using hero sword, which hits all 3. Of course, they're only going to give us a longsword, which is frustrating, but fine. They probably did that because they were trying to keep it simple. As far as the coding went, it's just easier to make them use a sword that hits the entire screen. Oh, what? That's new. Okay, couple things to unpack. We'll finish the thought on hero sword really quickly. So in future games, what they do is they just use long sword, and then when they get annoyed if you hang out in the back row too much because they can't hit you, they'll use area grab on you, steal your squares, and then continue to longsword. And at that point, they can reach you. Anyway, what just happened there was not the expected behavior I was anticipating. Normally, you can't move into a physical object. So a time bomb is an object on the field. And under normal circumstances, you wouldn't be able to just walk into it like the enemy did. However, apparently the rules in number 1 work that you can just walk into it, and it immediately despawns the... oh boy. It immediately despawns the object, with the stipulation that it also deals whatever that object's damage was to the destructor. So the knight walked into the time bomb, despawning it and taking 80 damage instead of it dealing 80 damage to everything on the screen. Normally what happens is they get stuck. They can't move up into the square because the time bomb blocks them. It says Miyu's link required for access denied. Wow, everyone is blocking the internet. What kind of internet exists in the future where people can just quarantine off certain parts of the web? It's madness. Anyway, I think Miyu, it's hard for me to remember. Miyu might be Skullman's operator. That terrifying thing off in the distance spits out mines, in case you wanted to know. The one that we murdered. You know what? I'm lazy. We're just gonna time bomb it. Yeah, as long as we stand right beneath him, I don't think he can even hit us. Oh, what's this? Megaman Access Mystery Data. Recovery G. Hardhead. Do they not give the enemy names at the beginning of battle? No, they don't. I don't know why I did that. Oh, jeez, they're fast. Fine. Guess we'll have to dodge those in the future. Is Miyu Skullman's operator, or is she Woodman's operator? Let's try this again. Round 2. You think we can hit him before he hits us? Whoop! Nope. Alright, so we'll have to dodge and then hit him. Doesn't make that satisfying metal ping noise. Yeah, again, I just realized that might not be 100% obvious what's going on in that fight. To any newcomer, the hardheads, I believe they're called, are completely immune to all damage until they open up. They have an effect called Stone... No, wait, no, Stonebod is something different. Stonebod is where all attacks deal 1 damage. Maybe we can line this up? No. The Jinx looking thing in the back hasn't ever attacked us. I know they lay mines, I just don't, I don't know what triggers them to do it. Oh well, anyway, let's go up, see if we can figure out what's going on in the metro line. Maybe if we're lucky we'll get a flame sword out of this. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Come on! Give us a flame sword. Okay, confirmed these enemies are in more than just the oven. Nice, nice. Can we do it again, though? Oops. Nope. Got that 50-50. You force them to move and hope they move into the square that you put the attack in. Oh, did we not get that? Seems like it's on the lower level. Not even getting any swords or long swords from those guys. It's really disappointing. www pin needed to unlock, all others be gone. Seems like an end game kind of thing. I mean, an end of game kind of thing, not the WWW's end game that they threatened earlier. Alright, we're going to try and drop these guys down to, well, I was going to say we're going to drop them both down 10 HP and then use Sonic Wave on them, but they seem to have split. And we took damage, so we're probably going to get nothing. You lose, sir. Good day. Oh. How quaint, they still use steel. So if Mega is in, or, well, any enemy, if any entity is in the place that is trying to be stolen, 10 damage is dealt to the entity and the square remains in possession of the original owner. The net is getting funky out here. Nice, an S ranking, upon which we also do not get a chip. Oh, oh. Alright, I'd like to read that, please. It says Sal's link required for access, access denied. I think Sal is Woodman's operator. I think Miyu is Skullman's operator. And now where do we go? Oh, the Shockwave missed the Fishy. That's their name, I'm not calling it Fishy. We already went this way, didn't we? Or we came from this way. Let's try this way. I guess we could kill this one with roll. at instant speed. How slow was my reaction time? Pretty bad, wasn't it? Like 0.5 seconds. It's gotta be faster than that if we want to get any good grades. I guess there's nothing over here. Alright, guess we'll go back. Oh boy. We could try for a lucky time bomb here. I think we can probably manipulate the battlefield so that this... Oh, or not. It just blows up before the flame tower guy even does anything. I don't even know what they're called. It's the only game that they're in, and it apparently doesn't show enemy names at the beginning of combat anymore. Now let's see if we can do this one a little faster. That was a little better. Although that counts as a recovery chip. Recovery chips and defensive chips lower your busting level, I think? I want to say they do. Or perhaps they just count as a used chip. Therefore, using the default mechanics to lower your busting level. Nope, there comes a mine. Good luck knowing where that went. We'll just have to pray it's not in the tile in front of us. Yeah, we seem good. Is it still here, though? That's the question. I'll stop moving around. We don't need to test that theory. It's fine as is. Hey, which way did we go? I think what's most disappointing about all of this is this entire time we haven't gotten... We've been fighting new enemies and haven't gotten a single new usable chip to show for it. Alright, we're gonna have to take a step forward so that the panel doesn't get broken in front of us and fire the shockwave after we dodge. And yes, I know I said that after I'd done it, but it was the retrospective, or rather while it was happening. So dash is nice and everything, but it's not enough damage to clear this target. Okay, cool. I was gonna wonder if we could do that, if we could hold a charge, let go, and then dash before he closes. Right. We already went this way. I'm just really lost. Like, pretty much hopelessly lost here. Oh, I was hoping that the knight would move into the square in front of us. Okay, so that's the path that requires Sal's link. Looks like if we want that to hit the hard head, we're gonna have to stagger putting it down. Stagger is not the right word. Delay putting it down just a little bit, like about 1 or 2 seconds. Probably gonna do it. I keep going back to the ways we've already gone. I'm insane. Okay, but the dash from the fishy didn't count? You don't think the knight was already in motion when he triggered that bomb, do you? Because that is actually a circumstance that the entity can move into a square, is if they're already in motion and then the object is spawned where they're already going to move into. I think we time bomb this. We just lay down a time bomb and we'll just try and drop this guy on the bottom down to 80 before it goes off. Nope, it's not good enough. Give us a flame tower, man. Are you not entertained? How much better do we need to be doing? Okay, we can get this one, right? Well, not quite. It was kind of a sync deletion. Level 9, it still doesn't matter. I don't understand why this is so hard to navigate, though. It's so simple, yet I just keep getting lost. Hey, there we go. Longsword. I guess I misspoke earlier when I said we hadn't gotten a single chip. We got one other longsword, didn't we? There you go. Okay. We shouldn't have gotten hit. And our grade suffered because of it. Sadness. Cool, we're back where we started. Let's try going this way. Nothing. Are we missing something? That one was pretty good. Hey, there we are. Wide sword. We're getting those swords. This is the one we really want, though. The flame sword. Flame sword or fire blade, either one? No? Alright. That's the WWW's place. Alright, let's test this theory out again. Alright, so we're gonna drop... Oh no, shoot, he's in mid-movement. Yeah, no, they can totally walk into the time bomb. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate doing 80 damage to a single target. I mean, that's fine, but I want to do 80 damage to both targets. I must have missed something. Path not taken or something. One day we'll have a good deck. Not today. Today is definitely not that day. Oh, alright. Back on track. Something else we haven't done in a while is saved. We should probably do that. Cross your fingers. Fire blade. What more do you want? How much faster do you want us to delete those two guys with the tools we have available? It's the catch-22. We need tools to get tools. We need better chips to get better chips. Typically, a lot of the Navi chips help with that. Oh, hello. We didn't save the game, so hopefully we don't die here. Gawk, 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 out of my way. What do you think you're doing? Blocking the Metro Line security program. So, the Metro Line won't open. Well, at least he's honest. Why would you want to do a thing like that? To control the net. Not another www crony. Get those rocks out of here. Stone Man must delete all programs that interfere. You're the one who's going to be deleted. Land! Let's go, Mega Man. Battle routine set, execute. Okay, well, hopefully, like, seriously, hopefully we don't die here, because we're gonna have to redo a lot. Oh, he summoned a stone cube. Okay. Whoop. Alright. Let's not dodge into the rocks. Let's dodge away from them. Oh, we probably shouldn't have used roll here. I was just thinking about the free 60 damage and getting it out of our hand, because it's not... we don't have any other R's in our deck, but the healing was wasted. Albeit it's only 30 HP. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I guess we didn't have anything to be worried about. This fight is not... it's not been anything amazing. There's so much garbage blocking our... jamming up our hand, though. Oh my goodness, we are never going to draw anything we can play with anything else. That's really what's killing our deck right now. Okay, finally. We have 2 Bs. Oh, what's going on here? What? Did that tiny little totem just shoot a laser beam? Holy crap. Alright, well, we're gonna stay away from that. I don't know if I should be sad or happy that things didn't get crazy until right before we won. Lan, we did it! Right on, let's get the security program running. Leave it to me. Here on the internet, we solve our problems with violence. This should let the Metro Line open safely. Let's hurry up and get that power-up program. Okay, all of this just to get a power-up program from Dad. Oh well. Now that, for the second time in one day, an elementary school student has thwarted the plans of international terrorists, we're free to use the Metro Line. The safety program is fixed, and the trains are running. You can buy a ticket to go wherever you want here. We currently only have service to the government complex. We will soon provide service to Dentown. Tickets for elementary school students are free! How about tickets for people who've prevented national terrorists from taking over? Get to ride free. Also, this is feel it's like a misnomer. Or not a misnomer. An incorrect statement. Slander. You can buy a ticket to go where you want to go. But then he goes on to say, but you can only go one place. What if we don't want to go to the government complex? It's so funny that it's called the government complex in this one. Later on it just becomes like the Psi Lab. So it kind of makes you think, they must be insinuating that Lan's dad works for the government, which is interesting. This is the station for the government complex. Are you here for the tour? No? You should take it. Well, we won't. This says, welcome to the government complex station. Well, that in Psi Lab is just more fun to say than government complex station. It's small, but has lots of stuff on sale. It's, no, same thing. We go up this way. This escalator only goes down. You can't exit here. This is sort of an intimidating escalator. An ominous escalator. Why does this exist? What place have you ever gone to that only had an escalator going down but not up? This is the government complex. He doesn't even say government, he just said government. It's a government complex. Many offices are in that building. Government. Sword, wide sword, and long sword chips are related. No, really? Really? You, Mr. Scientist, had to tell us that. You, with your fancy degrees, and, you know, us. Simple elementary school child would have never thought that 3 chips with the word sword in it were related. Same with small bomb, cross bomb, and big bomb. Another startling revelation from our science professor guy. He is hinting, though, of course, that those chips can be used in chip advancements, although we don't even have anything close to what we would need. We don't have any... Yeah, I guess we're... No, technically we could do the chip advancement for wide sword. We have a sword S, wide sword S, and long sword S. We could select all three of those at the same time. Might be fun to do it just for kicks. Small bomb, cross bomb, big bomb. It's interesting because that chip advancement apparently doesn't use lil bomb. It uses small bomb. Wait. Guys, there is no small bomb chip. That's not a chip. There is no chip called small bomb. There's mini bomb and there's lil bomb. But there's no chip called small bomb. This scientist is talking crazy. That's funny. Yeah, because it goes mini bomb, lil bomb, cross bomb, and big bomb. Somebody silence this professor. He's gone loopy. Can you see that lake? No, there's no lake here, woman. Be honest. What? Okay. There's the lake. We can see it now. I love the fact that it's missing punctuation. Look at that. Be honest now. It seems like the kind of response, like the passive-aggressive kind of response you get in a chat room or like a forum. Like there's this big, huge lake behind her, and we're just like, no, we can't see a lake. And she's like, really? Alright, fine, we can see the lake. And can you see that big pipe? No. Look closer. Again, no period, no punctuation. That's interesting. Anyway, we'll just tell her yes both times. The waterworks takes in water from that pipe. Who was doing the QA? The quality assurance on that one. Get that punctuation in there. Alright, old lady. I came to file some papers, but I seem to be lost. Oh, hey, is this Sal? Yeah, I think this is Sal. Oh, what does she have next to her? The only letter I can... There's an N in there. There's also an U. But I can't tell what the first and third characters are. Yeah, I don't know what her banner even says phonetically. Would you like an all-natural lunch? Sure. Here you go. Munch munch, Lan ate a tasty and nutritious lunch. I kinda like you. My name is Sal. I work with Net to protect nature. There's so many viruses about lately. Would you like to practice net battling with me? I like this. This is awesome. She's like, I protect nature with technology. Nobody said the two were, exclusive to one, yeah, dismissive? Wait, what's the word? I think exclusive is the right word. Nobody said the two had to be exclusive of one another. Heck yeah, we're gonna practice net battling with you, Sal. You gave us a free lunch, and you're awesome. I shall show you the power of nature. Woodman, come forth. Now I'm really wishing we had Fireblade. So this is our first elemental boss, I think. Who was the first one? Well, no. Fireman, obviously, was fire element. Oh. So the way it works is that navies with a specific element are weak to their counter element. So wood is weak to fire, fire weak to water, water weak to lightning, and lightning weak to wood. And so yeah, obviously having a couple fire chips in our deck would be good here, but we don't have any. So we'll just have to kind of sit around and do this the old-fashioned way. Whoa, that was scary. Whoa. Alright, we gotta keep an eye on the yellow panels. That is so fast! I don't know if I can do it that quick, guys. Oh, what is... What? Okay. Hey, put that away. Put those away! I just don't think I can react quick enough. Oh, jeez. I see them. While, I think nature is going to be very protected, don't you? You won't be able to help me but protect nature like that. Wow. She insults the elementary school student, saying it's his fault that nature won't be protected after kicking his butt. This is the best lunch in the area. Alright, alright. Is there anything we can do to tweak our deck? What do we have here? Problem with our deck right now is we have a lot of letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, sorry about that. We're back. You can see I had a bit of an adventure while I was gone. In the whole coronavirus situation that we all find ourselves in right now, we're attempting to cut our own hair to more success or less success. My hair is always crazy looking, so it doesn't matter too much what mine looks like. But my wife ran into a bit of trouble and needed some assistance, and I had to change clothes because there was hair everywhere. Anyway, enough about all of that. Let's get back into talking to Sal. And right, we were hopefully respecking the entire deck to make it right. We were counting the number of letters we had here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 letters. And I feel like we're getting at that slight delay again. Let me see. Can we save state? And then if we load the state, do you think is that going to fix it? My goodness, it does. I'll have to look into more of why that's happening. Anyway, okay, so we have 9 letters. It's just far too much. I find myself... There's a trick to card games, actually. Something that definitely picked up heavily while playing Netrunner, but this can be applied to any card game. If, while playing a card game, you're not sure what cards are good or bad, ask yourself, when I draw this card, am I ever happy to see it? And it's so weird how accurate that is. How easily that lets you tell what's a bad card and what's a good card is gauging your own emotions. This entire time while we've been playing, I have never been happy to see Roll. And I'm afraid we're gonna have to let her go. I really like Roll. I think her design is really cool in this game, as opposed to her previous iterations. I think it's cool that she fights, finally. But... sorry, dealing 60 damage and the heal is never important. And so it's basically just deal 60 damage to one enemy on the screen. I think we're getting rid of Roll for that reason alone. Now, we stuck in Spreader and High Cannon, sort of as a, like, tee-hee, now we have 2 cards with the letter I. Problem is, I'm having the same experience with these 2 cards. I'm never... Chips. Never happy to see these 2 chips. or any cannon for that matter. So we're just gonna get rid of those two. And I am not happy ever to see the cannons, so we're gonna get rid of them. I think that helps definitely pare down kind of all the shenanigans we have going on in the deck right now. Now, here's a difficult crossroad we come into, is Time Bomb and Cross Gun. You know, Cross Gun has served us well from time to time, and Time Bomb, in and of itself, dealing 80 damage to everything on the screen, even though it's such a funky letter, still seems like it's worth keeping in the deck. Shockwaves are pretty standard in our deck. They're very boring, but hey, 60 damage is 60 damage. Plus it potentially hits 2 targets, or 3. Wide Sword. Wide Sword is no good in this deck right now. I'm never happy to see Wide Sword. It's so sad. One day it's coming. It's coming. We will have a sword deck. It will happen. Actually, is now the time to make a sword deck? How many sword cards do we have? Let's check this out. Sword B. We're getting that delay again. Hang on. Criminy, I gotta figure that one out. Alright. Swords. We have sword. We have a couple of tiny swords. I mean, early on, tiny swords can get you there. They're dealing 80 damage. 80 damage is nothing terrible, but they're certainly not amazing. Especially with the ability to only hit 1 square. Wide Sword is pretty standard. It's, Wide Sword is usually pretty good for a decent part of the game. Long Sword. Never been a fan of the long blades. Always like the wide blades. We only have 2 of them anyway. So we could throw, like, 4 wide swords into the deck, right? Or, I'm getting my numbers mixed up. No, we can only throw 2 wide swords in the deck. Nope. Nope. Not time to do sword decks yet. Just, the technology isn't there yet. So now we need to ask ourselves, what do we do? Well, we could throw in another Cross Gun J. Again, just haven't really been that sad to see cross guns, and cross guns are kind of like Voltron. The more you have, the better it gets. Because then you can really splash down that cross damage, right? We do have 2 spreaders, but I'm still not putting spreader in the deck. Let's focus on letters. Ks. Do we have any good Ks? We've got a shotgun and crossgun K. Okay, fine. We'll put the crossgun K in. I don't like it because it's a different letter than all the others. But it synergizes with Shockwave, and that's good enough. A Shockwave L. That's weird. Alright, what other letters do we have? We have J. I think we have exhausted our J's. Yeah, we're not putting Escape J in the deck. We have these Dash B's. Is there a better Dash? Or are there any good B's? Lil Bomb. Fine. Put the Lil Bombs back in. We're not going to put Cannon in. Or Sword. How many other dashes do we have? Are there any good... I'm not seeing... Oh, there it is. Dash D? Do we even want D's? Yeah. D's can go in the deck. Alright, we'll put in the Dash D. We just need one more. One more chip. Why is it so hard to choose? It shouldn't be this difficult. I mean, I guess Crossgun C? The problem with Crossgun C is it's a weird letter. I guess Sonic Wave C. Alright, Crossgun C it is. There we go. That's our deck. We'll see if this serves us well. Okay, I'm going to give the computer a restart. And hopefully that fixes these weird sound issues. Anyway, I'll be right back. Thank you for watching, but I will be back for a rather shorter next episode in just a moment.